guys, welcome to my epic stationery haul from Japan. I'm thrilled to share with you all my favorite art supplies and stationery goodies that I picked up during my recent trip to Japan. From washi tapes to watercolor paints and paint brushes to quirky pens and stamps, I'm so excited to share with you all the amazing things that I've collected. One of the stores I picked up cheap stationery from is Daiso. Daiso is a popular 100 yen store which is a haven for art enthusiasts and stationery lovers. One of my stops for art supplies was the Itoya store in Ginza, Tokyo. So in this video, you're also going to get a sneak peek into the popular store Itoya. Itoya is a legendary stationery and art supplies store which was established more than 100 years ago. This iconic store spans across 12 floors, each one a treasure trove of art supplies, stationery and creative goodies. The ground floor is a colorful explosion of stationery and office supplies. You'll find everything from cute notebooks and journals to pens, pencils, and paper goods. The upper floors are dedicated to art supplies, including paints, brushes, canvases, and more. You'll find a vast selection of materials for various artistic mediums, from watercolor and acrylic to oil and mixed media. From paints to brushes to papers and pens, Itoya has everything an artist could possibly need. Look at their collection of paint brushes. It is simply insane. You must not miss this display of color pencils and pastels. In fact, there's art supplies for all ages, starting from toddlers to professional artists. I simply went crazy looking at that shelf of color pencils. I wish I could take them all home. That looks like a truly never-ending stack of pencils. That's the display of the Swiss Caran d'Ache pencils, known for their rich, vibrant colors and smooth application. Itoya has specialized sections for specific art supplies, such as dedicated areas for washi tape, calligraphy supplies, gifting, art books, and materials. Now let us unbox all the things that I picked up from Itoya. I was very satisfied with the way they packed my stuff. They carefully bubble wrapped each and every item that could get the slightest damage while travel, and that's their brand logo printed on their paper bag. Can you guess how many things I purchased from these stores? Well, let me show you all of them. I got this cute rainbow stamp pad from Daiso. It was actually suggested by my daughter, who is a crazy 6-year-old art enthusiast. Then there's this alphabet stamp which I picked up again from Daiso. It has got all the alphabets and numbers. You can see that. It's got a few special characters and symbols too. This is again a very cute pen-like stamp. 3 types of stamps, smileys. There were lots of designs available, so my daughter chose this one where there's a heart smiley, star smiley, and a crying smiley. I wanted to have a wax stamping kit for such a long time, a wax seal, and I got them right there in Daiso. These were available at Itoya as well, but I preferred to buy them from Daiso as they were more affordable. I had to purchase these parts individually, the handle, the stamp, and these colored wax cubes. You can take a closer look at the pattern of my seal. I picked up a pretty set of floral masking tape for my watercolor bordering. Look at this. These are the kind of brush rests which I wanted forever. These are actually chopsticks rests which I'll be using as brush rests. I picked up this UV LED liquid craft resin tube. This is a very easy to apply tube which I wanted for a very long time, and luckily I found it at Daiso. It was a little more expensive than the other items. This is another UV LED craft resin tube with a pointed nozzle. This has clear transparent resin and the quantity is 5 grams, a little lesser than the previous one. There were other colors also available in this, but I chose this one so that it can be used multi-purpose. This is another cute stamp which I got from Daiso. As you can see, it has a tiny botanical pattern. This one's another simple washi tape or masking tape which I can use for my watercolor. I got this one from Itoya. This one is a 3-style corner cutter. It has 3 patterns and it will cut the edges of the paper in these 3 patterns. I needed this for ages and finally found it at Itoya. However, this was the only design I found. Let me show you how we can use it. We can use it to cut the corners of a bookmark or cards or any kind of other stationery. I'm trying this design on one of my bookmarks and just lightly clip it. This is the result. Let's just try another design. Just set the paper, press the staple, and voila! See, the design has come out so neat. And now, can't wait to unwrap my beautiful ceramic watercolor palette. It has a plastic lid which we can use to cover the paints to be able to use them later. I'm so happy with my Japanese ceramic palette. I picked up a few simple origami sheets for my daughter, one in classic colors and the other one in pastel shades. And then I picked up this Tombow Flutenosque brush pen. This pen is one of the most widely used pens in the brush lettering and calligraphy community. Flutenosque is the Japanese term where fude basically means brush and nosuke is assistant. So let's try out this hard tip popular brush pen. This is simply smooth as butter. Even though this is a hard tip brush, the tip of the nib is very flexible. So this is a perfect brush for beginners. It gives perfect control. Next up are my watercolor brushes. This one is a rigger brush and I picked it up because I didn't have any rigger brushes. Rigger brushes are round brushes with very long bristles. Really long. Just take a look at the size of those bristles. This one's just a fine tipped liner. That's a round brush, a simple number 8 round brush. It's by a company called Arteza, known for their high quality yet affordable art supplies. Another round brush from Arteza. This is a number 4 watercolor brush. Next up is the Arteza Camelon Pro Plata. This is a Uniball Signo white gel pen, perfect for adding highlights or even creating intricate designs. Let's take a closer look at this pen. Watch how smoothly it glides across the paper. See how the ink flows effortlessly, leaving a beautiful opaque line? And it's incredibly easy to use. Just apply gentle pressure and the pen does the rest. Now, I've always been fascinated by these traditional Japanese bamboo brushes, and I'm thrilled to finally have this beautiful bamboo brush. Made with high quality bamboo and soft bristles, this brush is perfect for calligraphy, watercolor or any delicate artwork. To finally hold one in my hand feels like a dream come true. Next up is my Holbein watercolor paint. Known for their rich pigmentation and light fastness, I picked up this horizon blue watercolor tube. I just love this vibrant blue hue, which is perfect for capturing serene skies, oceans, or adding a touch of tranquility to my artwork. The next addition to my watercolor collection is the stunning phthalo blue red shade. I'm excited to experiment with this shade, blending it with other colors to create rich nuanced hues. I trust you love my collection of art supplies, and if you do happen to visit Japan anytime soon, do not miss these stores, Daiso and Itoya. Till then, bye bye.